that really he never thought that he would have.
Blake, where's the balloon?
Yeah, Brian and Michelle, it's been interesting watching it. This is a very complex situation. So you have this balloon, which is estimated to be at about 60,000 feet. What we're showing you is the wind speed at about 40,000 feet. So the balloon, while it certainly has some influence by the jet stream, is not moving as fast as one may expect it to be if it were at, say, 40,000 feet. So this was the location of that balloon on Thursday, centered over central Montana. Well, this afternoon it's been located near Kansas City, which lines it up pretty well with following the general direction of the jet stream. So in about 24 hours, it's moved down, again, into the Kansas City area. So it's fair to assume that even if it's not moving as quickly as the jet stream, is certainly following the general upper air pattern, which is exactly what we would expect for a balloon of this magnitude. It's the same thing that weather balloons do. They're at the mercy of the upper level winds. Now, this one's a bit of an exception. It's much larger, and again, it's higher up in the atmosphere. So if we were to follow the winds, that basically is going to show us where it's going to move before it exits the United States. And that would be right down into the Ozarks into Tennessee before eventually working its way off the coast somewhere between
Shalom. Call Halim La Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles. A great millstone who rule and teach well over the hopeful lake. Salutations to the 1/3, the 144, the house of David, the hopeful lake that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom. And this lesson right here, it's gonna be quick, straight to the point. You see, Moab, allegedly Moab has some type of balloon. They're saying a spy balloon, whatever has been flying over Babylon the Great. And it could be a prelude to the EMP, which through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, I believe Babylon the Great will be EMP'd before the invasion. This could be a prelude to it, man. Regardless, this place is through. And these prideful Edomites are their pride's going away. I went through the comment section of see right here, Canadian Prepper's video. I don't know if it was that video or it was one of those videos where he mentioned the balloon. I think it was that one. I don't know, but basically you had all these. It was straight up Edomites. You could tell by the names and the channel, and it's straight Edomites. They're talking about how the Babylon the Great in Canada are through. Babylon the Great is through. Of course Babylon the Great is through. The currency's failing, the military's failing, everything is failing, the infrastructure. Edomites, this is your last huzzah. After this, it's going to be, from this point forward, it's going to be more death, destruction, depression, fear, anger. There's not going to be no rejoicing. Only people that's going to rejoice is the elect, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, the Elohim, so on and so forth. Everybody is going to be full of sorrow for what's coming, because it's going to be nothing but negativity devouring this earth. You see, Babylon the Great is going to be wiped off the face of the planet Earth. Let's hit up Isaiah 65. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, in verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Verse 14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So these 2/3, starting with you 2/3, and the rest you heathens from here on out, right? Sorrow, okay, mourning, negativity is going to increase. And that's through the will and power of the Most High on down, right? Because Yahweh Shai has the same will as Yahweh. And we share that same will of Yahweh Shai through Yahweh, that mediator, man. Hebrews chapter 8. And we're waiting for this destruction, all right? And that's really the only thing we're guilty of is heralding in that day of the Lord, so to speak, or not heralding, but what's a better word for it? Wanting the day of the Lord to come, all right? Because we don't know if we're part of the elect. We don't know if we're gonna make it through this storm. Let's get some scriptures on that. Desire, that's the word right there. Desire. Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. So that's true, man, because we believe wholeheartedly, right? Part of the elect, but when that day comes, when there's no turning back, it's lawlessness, okay? There's no more grocery stores, there's no more stopping at red lights, there's no more none of that, okay? Then we're gonna see who's gonna be tried through that like gold and silver in those days, be refined, and we don't know who it's gonna be. You don't know. You have a belief. Prisoners of hope. We're prisoners of hope, and it's coming. It's coming faster than we think. This is Zechariah 9:12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee. Let's get more into that. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as a sword of a mighty man. So the elect in these times, some of the elect will receive that power like never before through the will and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, starting with Yahweh Shai being that mediator. All right, let's get that. The water Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, this is John 14:12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, let's go deeper. Let's get the red letter. Okay, this is John 14:2. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. So Yahweh Shai, being that mediator, has unlocked a new quote unquote power level for the Israelites, starting with the elect. So what's coming down when Esau comes with that great wrath, Revelations 12:12. When Esau comes down, he shows his horns to the utmost level. The Most High is going to show his horns to the utmost level. And horns just represents power, man. Let's get that too. I think Isaiah 47. Actually, let's just do this. And if you type in "fear not," pops up 144 times. See that? But I think it's Jeremiah. Jeremiah 46. I believe Jeremiah 46. Let's see. This isn't it, but I'm gonna just read it anyways. All right. It's Jeremiah 46:27. But fear not, thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and be in rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. So that's a cut to you small hats. Okay? But give me a moment. I think it's what is it? Hooves. I think it's hooves. Alright, I got it. This is Micah chapter 4 and verse 13. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I'll make thine horn iron. And you go into that word horn real quick. Of strength, okay? Power. Of course, you got of rays of light, all right? That's going even more into that spiritual power. Because guess what? We going brothers out here gonna be shooting energy out of their bodies like some Superman and Black Adam type deal, Dragon Ball Z, I just seen a video. One of the brothers had a dream where he would power up, and his hair on his body would turn white when he powered up, man. Like he was turning, like how like Goku or Broly or whatever, they power up, their hair changes color. I mean, that's based off the scriptures. Where do you think these heathens got the idea? Superman's name, Kal El, it literally means all power. So all these super powered shows, whether it be anime, manga, from Ammon and Moab or Esau, okay, that's all based off the scriptures. And that power will become a reality because guess what? That's our heritage. That's why. Now check this out about Moab, man, which is these so-called Chinese, okay? Because Moab gonna get down on Esau, man. This is Psalm 60 and 8. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia, triumph thou because of me. All right, and these scriptures can be applied today because Moab is going to play their part in taking down Babylon the Great, which is controlled by these Edomites. And Esau will be utterly wasted throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's get that. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 5. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How, and that's being, figuratively, because Esau will be utterly wasted. Esau's not going to have nothing left but pain and anguish. Okay, Esau's not going to have nothing but pain and anguish. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So all these Edomites, not just Babylon the Great, these Russian Edomites, these Edomites in Europe, small hats, the Edomite, all Edomites are gonna be targeted by the whole entire earth. All right, is gonna target Esau. Let me see if I can get a precept on that. Let's see. Give me a moment. All right, boom. I think it's something else I can get off of Jeremiah 49 too, and I'm gonna end it off in Jeremiah 49 chapter. All right, Jeremiah 49 and verse 40, verse 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation, and everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. So all these Edomites are gonna actually, let's read this right here too, and this is going to Babylon the Great too, man. Jeremiah 49:13. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, that Bozrah, which was the ancient capital of the Edomites, which today would be Babylon the Great, all right, shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to the battle, Babylon the Great. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. So starting with Babylon the Great, which will trickle down to all you Edomites, because Babylon the Great is you Edomite stronghold, starting with you small hats, the Ish people. Verse 16, thy terribleness, that's right, Esau think he's top dog, because he's, it's his sword, the blessing of the sword makes him think he's the top dog when he's not. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, which is being destroyed. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill, that though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh. So this is how you know it's talking about Babylon the Great. This is verse 18. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. So that's how you know it's talking about Babylon the Great, man, which is Bozrah. And guess what? I said I was gonna end off right here, man, but since I got that, I'm gonna get I'm gonna hit verse 22, and then I'm gonna end this off in Isaiah 63. All right, this is Jeremiah 49:22. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle, and spread his wings over Bozrah. And at that time, I think it's Bozrah. I think I'm pronouncing it right. So it's, wrong. Salakia. It's Bozrah. Bozrah. Or, all right. Actually, let's just do this. Go to the Strongs real quick. See what we can do off that. All right. I believe it is Bozrah, not Bozrah. Let's see. See what it says here.
Strong's H1224. Botzrah. Botzrah.
So that's it in the Hebrew. Now let's see. I'm gonna go with Bozrah for right now, man. But Salaki if I'm butchering that. All right. Let's reread verse 22 again. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle, and spread his wings over Bozrah. And in that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs. And that's how it's described for Babylon the Great. Now let's get Isaiah 63, because Yahweh Shai is gonna come in and jack up Babylon the Great too, man. Before these nukes get over here. This is Isaiah 63 in verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? Verse 4 right here. Skip down. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. Now, Yahweh Shai is not literally going to be, his garment's not going to be literally soaked with Edomite blood, all right? It's just poetic, okay? A figure of speech for the killing that Yahweh Shai is going to do, because he has vengeance in his heart, man. He going to, let's see, get the Hebrew for heart right there. Because Yahweh Shai have seen everything Edom has done on planet Earth. since they were calling themselves Edomite, and especially here calling themselves quote unquote Americans, man. And being in Babylon, a great period, I should just say. Inner man, mind, will, heart, okay, heart, understanding. So Yahweh Shai's whole entire being is ready to wreak havoc on you so-called white people, man. And I'm gonna end that off right there. Lord's willing, it was edifying. Shalom.